Hi everyone, this is a yoga flow class which is strengthening for the whole body. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, we'll start as usual, sitting comfortably, however you want to sit. I'm sitting on a cushion like this today. And we'll just start by rolling the shoulders, just waking the shoulders up a bit. And go also the other direction. And then relax the shoulders, so sitting with a nice straight back but relaxed shoulders. And relax your neck and your head, bringing your chin a little bit towards your chest. Close your eyes and start to feel a connection with your body. Feeling how you feel in your body today, if your muscles are tired, if you have tension anywhere, or if you're feeling energized and ready for a workout. Just seeing how you feel in your body. And then bring your focus to your breathing. And start to deepen your breathing. So breathe in through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, and out for 4. And as you're doing this, feel your body change. So as you breathe in, feel your chest and your belly rise. And as you breathe out, feel your chest sinking and pull your tummy muscles in a little bit. So starting to already connect with the core muscles, the abs. So as you breathe out, just start to gently use those abdominal muscles, pulling those muscles in. And then as you breathe in, letting that belly expand, letting your chest expand. So keep that going for a little bit longer. Trying to relax your face, your eyes. Just focusing on that core exercise, your breathing, your core muscles. And then open your eyes and make fists with your hands in front of you. And start to roll your fists and then open your palms up, really spread your fingers and keep doing that movement. We're going to be on the wrists and the hands quite a lot for this class, so it's important to warm the wrists up. And after a little while, if you start doing this faster and really spreading the fingers, you'll feel your wrists and your forearms, you start to get that forearm pump in your arms. And you can also go the other direction, so starting with palms up, making fists, and then coming round and spreading the fingers out. And then we'll come onto the mat, coming onto hands and knees. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists and your pelvis, your hips is over your knees. And just start to rock backwards and forwards. So as you bring your chest forward, you'll feel a stretch in your wrists. And then as you come back, you'll feel that ease off. And keep doing that movement, going forwards and backwards, just stretching the wrists and strengthening them. And then turn your hands so that your fingers are pointing towards your body. And do that same movement, but now as you come back, you'll feel the stretch on your wrist. And as you come over the wrists, it feels a bit better. It's kind of one of those strange, uncomfortable feelings, but it's quite a nice stretch at the same time. A nice kind of pain. But yeah, it's really important to warm the wrists up. then bringing the hands back around, so coming back to an all-four position. And stretch your right leg out behind you and come onto the toes. And then stretch your left arm out in front. And then breathe in, raise the leg and the arm up to hip height, and breathe out, come down. Breathe in, coming up, breathe out, coming down. So you'll feel you're starting to use your glutes. So as you come up, really squeeze your glutes. So a nice toning exercise for your bum. And then come back to all fours and stretch your left leg out. Come up onto the toes. Stretch your right arm in front. Breathe in, lift that leg, lift that arm. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in and really squeeze your glutes as you come up. And use your core strength as well, it helps you balance. So use your abdominal muscles, pull those in. One more time. And coming back to all fours. And then sit on your heels and come around to sit on your bum. With your feet on the mat like mine, so your legs are bent, feet are hip width apart, and your hands are going to come just behind you with your fingers towards your body. And then pushing into your hands and into your feet, lift the hips from the ground, and then as you breathe in, lift your right leg up, so stretch that leg up, and breathe in, bring it back down. Breathe in, stretch the left leg out, breathe out, coming down. Breathe in, right leg comes up, breathe out. Keep going with this. If it gets too much, you can always bring your hips back down to the floor and keep going with that exercise. Otherwise, keep your hips up. And now, as you raise that right leg up, hold it there. So really push into your hands, push into your left foot, and you can stay here, or if you want to add a balance, come push into your right hand, lift your left hand and try to take your foot with that hand. So then it becomes a balance as well. And then let go, coming back, hips on the ground, come up off your wrists. You'll feel it especially in that right one if you did the balance like I did. So hug your knees, just give yourself a second here. You might want to roll your wrists. And then come back into the same position again. Pushing into the hands, pushing into the feet. Lift your hips from the ground, so we're not coming all the way up, just lifting them up a little way. And then start with the left leg up and down. Right leg as you breathe in and down. Breathe in, left leg and down. Breathe in, right leg and down. One more time. And then breathing in, lift that left leg up, and now we're going to hold it here. So you might decide to stay here, that this is enough. Or if you want to try the balance, push really hard into your left hand, into your right foot, and bring the right hand to grab the left foot. Ooh. It is a tricky balance. Use your core strength. And then when you're ready, release the foot, come back down, hips on the ground, and again, roll your wrists if you need to, give your knees a hug. And then turn your legs to the side, come onto hands and knees, and then come up onto your toes. Bring your hands a bit further forward, spread your fingers, push into your hands, and come up feel like you need to warm your hamstrings up a bit more. Otherwise, stretching the heels towards your mat, pushing into the hands, relax your shoulders away from your ears. So you don't want your shoulders up here, relax them away. And then bring your left hand over to your right leg or ankle. So we're in a one-armed downward dog, and then coming back. And then right hand to the left leg or ankle, and then coming back. Left hand onto the right leg or right ankle, coming back, and right hand on the left ankle. Coming back to downward dog, and now bring your forearms onto the ground. So we're in dolphin pose. Your heels will probably lift from the ground a little bit here, that's fine. But you feel it a lot now in your shoulders. So this is really good shoulder strengthening pose. Take a few deep breaths here. And then pushing into the hands, coming back up to downward dog. And then bend your knees, look forward and jump to the front of your mat. And then you can come up, so bringing your arms wide, arms up to the ceiling, and then release your arms. And then we're coming into the main flow. So we'll do the first round a bit slower because it's a slightly complicated flow, and then we'll try to speed it up later. So standing with your feet together at the front of your mat, you've got lots of space behind you. Bring your hands together in prayer position at your chest. Take a breath here. And then breathe in, bring your arms up to the ceiling. Bend your lower back if it feels okay. Breathe out, folding forward, hands to the mat. Breathe in, lift your head, look up. Breathe out, step the left leg behind you, and you want both feet pointing forwards. If you feel unstable, bring your right leg a little bit more to the right. Hands together behind you. Breathe in, lift yourself up, and breathe out, bend your lower back and raise the arms behind you. Breathe in, turn your hips to the side, your left foot a bit out, come into warrior two position. So bend that right knee, left leg, the foot is turned, the right foot is still forward, arms up, looking over the right hand. Breathe in here. Breathe out, left hand on the leg, coming into reverse warrior, so the right arm comes over. Breathe in, coming back to warrior two. Breathe out, bending that elbow on top of your thigh. Left arm comes over, or if you can, bring that hand down to the mat. And then turning the foot, bringing the arm down, we come down into a low lunge. Move your hands so that your foot is in the middle. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, folding over. Breathe in, coming to high lunge, so lift your arms above your head. Breathe out, hands on the mat, step back into a plank position. Breathe in, bring your weight into your right side, coming into a side plank. And breathe out, coming back to plank. Bend your elbows, lowering down, and breathe in, pushing right up to an upward dog. Breathe out, pushing through to downward dog. Breathe in, lift the left leg behind you. Bend that knee, and bring it over to the right. And open yourself up into wild thing. Breathe in. Coming back to down, one-legged downward dog. So your left leg's up in the air, and then coming back to a downward dog. Step your hands towards your feet. Breathe in here, and breathe out. Breathe in, arms wide above your head. Breathe out, hands to your chest. Take a wide step on your mat with your left leg towards the front. Breathe in, arms above your head. Breathe out, fold forward and walk your hands over to the front of your mat. Turn your feet so that both feet are facing forward. Hands together behind you. Breathe in, coming up. And breathe out here, bending the lower back, looking up. Breathe in, coming to warrior two. So now on the other side, your left leg is bent, the right leg is straight. Breathe in here. Breathe out, right leg on the right hand on the right leg, and stretching over to the right. Breathe in, coming back to warrior two. Breathe out, coming down, and you can turn yourself to come into a low lunge. Breathe in here, look up. Breathe out, folding forward. Breathe in, coming to high lunge. And breathe out, coming to a plank position and lower. Breathe in, upward dog. Breathe out, downward dog. Weight into the left side. Breathe in, coming up to a side plank. And breathe out, coming back to a downward dog. Breathe in, lift the right leg behind you. Bend that leg. And breathe out, coming into wild thing. Breathe in, coming back to a one-legged downward dog. Breathe out, bring your foot back to the mat. Breathe in, walk your hands towards your feet. And breathe out, relax here. Breathe in, arms wide above your head. Breathe out, hands to your chest. And step a big step to the other side of your mat. Breathe in, arms up above your head. Breathe out, fold forward. And walk your hands back to the front of your mat, turn your feet. Both feet are facing forward. Hands behind you. Breathe in, coming up. And breathe out, looking up, lifting the arms. Breathe in, coming to warrior two, the right leg is bent. Breathe out, reverse warrior. Breathe in, coming back to warrior two. Breathe out, choose your option here or here. And turn yourself into a low lunge. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, coming up to high lunge. Breathe out, coming down to plank and lower. Actually, no, coming to plank and then side plank. So breathe in here. Breathe out, coming back to plank and lower. Breathe in, coming up to upward dog. Breathe out, downward dog. Breathe in, lift the left leg behind you, bend it. Breathe out, coming to wild thing. Breathe in, going back to a one-legged downward dog. Breathe out, downward dog. Breathe in, walking your hands towards your feet. Breathe out here. Breathe in, arms above your head. Breathe out, hands towards your chest. Step to the side. So your left leg's at the front of your mat. Breathe in, arms come up. Breathe out, folding forward. Walk your hands round to the front of your mat, turn your feet. And bring your hands together behind you. Breathe in, coming up. And breathe out, lifting the arms, look up. Breathe in, warrior two. Left leg is forward. Breathe out, reverse warrior. Breathe in, coming back. choose your option and come around to a low lunge. Turn the foot. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, high lunge. Breathe out, come into a plank position. Breathe in, coming into the side plank. Breathe out, back to plank. Bend the elbows, come down. Breathe in, upward dog. Breathe out, downward dog. Breathe in, lift the right leg behind you. Bend the knee. Breathe out, coming to wild thing. Breathe in, coming back to one-legged downward dog. Breathe out, lowering the foot. Breathe in, walking the hands towards your feet. And breathe out here. Breathe in, arms come up. Breathe out, hands to the heart. A wide step with your right leg towards the front. Arms come up, breathe in. And breathe out, fold forward. Walking your hands over to the front. And then step your left foot by your right. Breathe in, lift your head, look up. And breathe out, folding forward. Breathe in, arms above your head. Breathe out, relax your arms. And just take a breath here, maybe walk a bit on the spot. And then breathe in, arms wide above your head. And breathe out, stretch over to the right. Breathe in, coming back up. Breathe out, stretching to the left. Breathe in, coming back up. Breathe out, stretch to the right. Breathe in. And out, stretch to the left. And in. And out, folding forward. And now step to come onto hands and knees. Breathe in, bend your lower back, so arch your back, look up. And breathe out, rounding the back, chin to your chest. Breathe in, arch the back, look up. And breathe out, round in the back. And now move your body. Just do what feels good for you, moving your elbows, your back, your neck, and your head. Just moving everything. And then we'll come up onto the knees. Bring your arms up over your head one more time. Breathe in here. And breathe out, twist around to the right. Breathe in, coming back to the center. Breathe out, twist to the left. Breathe in, back to the center. Breathe out, twist around to the right. Breathe in, back to the center. Breathe out, round to the left. Breathe in, back to the center. And now as you breathe out, bring your hands down to your mat. Slide your hands in front of you. You want to keep your hips over your knees. Bring your chest down to the mat. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Walking your hands back by your head, pushing back up to all fours, and then coming around to sit on your bum. We'll just do a few cool down poses before relaxation. So bend your right knee and bring that foot the other side of your left knee. Right hand comes behind you just to prop your spine up, so you're not leaning on the arm. And the left foot is flexed, toes towards your face. Breathe in, lift that left arm up, and breathe out, bend the elbow, bring it on the inside of that knee, and twist around to the right. So looking over your right shoulder, the twist is from your lower back all the way to your neck. Take a few deep breaths here. The left foot stays active. And then coming back to the centre, stretch both legs out and bend your left leg. And bring that foot the other side of your right knee. Right foot is flexed and active. Left hand behind your spine, sit nice and straight. Breathe in, lift the right leg, arm. And breathe out, bring the elbow by the knee and twist around the left. Look over your left shoulder. Stay here for a couple of deep breaths. And then coming back to the centre, stretching out the legs and lie down on your back. Bring your knees to your chest, hands on your knees and pull your knees towards you. And you can roll a little bit left and right. Or you can make circles with your knees. If you're making circles, go the other direction as well. And then get ready for relaxation. So you might want to grab a blanket or a cushion and make sure you feel nice and comfy. So you can stretch the legs out straight, or you can bend the knees, keep the feet wide and let the knees fall together. So choose what feels better for your lower back. And you can have your arms by your side or your hands resting on your belly. And close your eyes here. Take a deep breath in through the nose, feel your belly rise. And exhale through the mouth. Feel your body relax. And again, breathing in through the nose. And out through the mouth. One more time. And let your body totally relax. Let your breathing return to normal. Let your muscles relax. Rest your head. Relax your forehead. Your eyes. Your mouth. Make a little bit of space between your teeth so you're not clenching your teeth together and clenching your jaw. Relax that whole area. Feel your shoulders heavy on the mat. Your back and your spine supported by the mat. Relax your hips, your legs, and your feet. So feel every body part starting to relax. Your arms are heavy. Feel your hands resting on your belly or on your mat by your sides. Feel your wrists relaxing. And you can stay as long as you like in this position. It's a very important position in yoga. You can listen to some music and try to keep your focus in the here and now. Or if you're ready, you can bend your knees and bring your knees back to your chest again for another double knee hug. And then you can lift your head and bring your head towards your knees. And then bring your head back to the mat. Rock a little bit left and right. And then roll onto one side on the floor, on your left or your right hand side. Just take a couple of breaths here. And then push yourself up to come and sit on the mat. You can sit however you're going to feel comfy. Your eyes can still be closed. And bring your hands together in prayer position on your chest. Sit nice and straight, relax your shoulders away from your ears. And breathe in, raise your arms up above your head. Breathe out, bring your hands back to your chest and fold forward. Namaste. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.